Greetings and salutations this morning. Welcome. It's Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick. Brought to you by the Insurance Agency, Northwest Tech, Eklund's Insurance, Elliott's Home Furnishings, and Goodland Sonic Drive-In. On my left, it's the Farmchick. How are you?
Buenos dias, Martin.
Salutations.
I know. I was trying to think of another way to say good morning.
On my right, it's Jeff.
Some pig. Isn't that
Some
from
pig.
Charlotte's Web? You've been watching Charlotte's Web, haven't you?
No.
Salutations.
It came to me right at the last minute.
Uh-huh. What else should you say? Salutations and
some pig.
Well, I know. She writes salutations on her web.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so
Yeah.
I do not know.
My favorite part of the whole movie is when he says, "Old Fern just learned the hard part of farm life," and I always tell my kids, don't name the animals. That's the hard part of farm life. Don't name the animals.
That's a good point.
Otherwise, they end up at breakfast on your breakfast plate.
Delicious,
don't name the animals.
Delicious bacon.
Speaking of the insurance agency,
yes.
sir. Want to do a sponsor spotlight shout out to the ladies at the insurance agency. One of our longtime sponsors of Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick. What did you just leave?
I don't know. She got up and left.
She well?
Yeah. Anyway,
so the lady, I was just down there the other day. They are so busy, after the big hailstorm, they're taking care of everybody's needs and glad to be there.
They're good. They take care of you.
They do
down there.
They do.
I know that.
I didn't know my mic was on. They do take care of you.
Yeah, your mic's on. You have something else to say about this?
No,
You've been a long-time co-host of this show.
Yeah, that's right.
They've been a long-time sponsor of our show.
They certainly have, and we appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Roxanne and Susan.
Yeah. So get down there and talk to them. You've got any agricultural insurance needs for the upcoming farming season. And
right on Main Street there in their good-looking storefront.
Yeah, beautiful store.
Like how they...
Yeah.
And they have a jar of candy there, too.
They do.
I don't take any.
Sure.
That's one of those offices you walk in and you think, this is an office full of women because it looks nice. It's all perfect.
Unlike
the
Martin's office.
Nice. I'm not calling anybody out
Yeah,
here.
I am.
Is that what you're alluding to?
I'm just saying there's,
Martin's
plants and flowers and it's a pleasant place to be in their office.
Ours is
so
it's
is
a
yours,
guy office.
Yeah, exactly. There's a difference, right?
Right.
Martin's office, when the first thing you do is you walk in and you take a little shot of that Germex.
Yeah. Just in case.
Just in case. You don't feel like you have to do that at the insurance agency.
No, not at all.
No.
You feel like you could sit down in the chair and take a little siesta for the insurance agency and you'd be fine. Not here so much. Martin.
Not here.
Mean that.
And they're going to be that's where we're going to be on our next remote broadcast here coming up in the next month or two. So
that'll be good.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll shock them.
Yeah, well, they think they were planning to be absent that day when we come in, but I hope not. I hope they're there.
Oh, no.
To talk with us.
No.
What fun is that?
Well, yeah, it's kind of what I suggested. We want to talk to them. And
nothing would be better than have Susan on the radio.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We'll get it. We'll get her on there.
All right.
The insurance agency.
Go girls.
All right. Okay, so.
Yes.
About that.
What's that?
So, I want to know when in the course of history it seems like all the time, when somebody asks somebody a question, like on a news show, tell us about what Trump did and whatever. So, when did people start saying so at the beginning of an explanation to an answer?
True?
Well, I don't. I usually say
I don't remember.
I've been getting criticized a lot for saying here lately.
Well,
So
I say so
I guess I do, but I haven't thought about it. There's little idioms in the language, like come and go, and that's probably for a while it was like
I know.
I missed out on the beginnings of no worries.
Oh, yeah.
Where did no worries come from?
Because all you do is worry.
I text people a thing. I say, "Oh, sorry, I can't make it." No worries.
No problem.
It's no problem.
No worries.
But no worries.
That comes
showed
from,
up a few years ago.
Yeah, from the show.
Here's one I've noticed.
It came from a movie.
It came from a movie.
No worries.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of my days, Hakuna Matata.
Oh yeah, sure. That's Lion King.
Lion King. It came from Lion King.
Hakuna Matata.
So So where
I
did
never
where
noticed
did
that.
so come from? I hear it all the
I
time.
say it a lot.
It's mostly younger people.
You
Us
do
older
say
people
it a
don't
lot.
do it.
Now that we're talking about it.
When I want to explain something, I
Uh-huh.
start
Yeah.
out with so, because what it means is, to me, is like I'm kind of starting in the middle of my thought. So
You
here we
do
go.
say it a lot.
So here we go. I've had my thought, and so here we go. I'm going to tell you what I think.
I don't want to be caught up in that. I want a direct answer.
Here's-
I don't want to delay it by saying so before it.
Here's
answer
one
my
that
question.
I got called out on the other day by the chump, and I think I am doing it more. It's, well, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
that's kind of around a lot
Yeah.
now. So people will be saying something, and they'll be talking about something, they'll say, but at the end of the
It
day,
doesn't really matter. But at the
yeah,
end of the day,
or
it doesn't
the,
really
or
matter.
Doesn't really
something else.
matter, yeah.
At the end of the day, there's 4 apples in the basket. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say. It's just at the end of the day.
Usually, like for me, at the end of the day, there are no apples in the basket.
like-
I've eaten
yeah.
them.
Another
But there's
one.
little idiom, you know.
Another
like-
one that showed up like back in
Way
the
to go with the
80s.
idioms.
Is that the right word?
I think so.
It
Way to
came
go.
out of my
Well,
mouth, but
Back in the 80s, the thing about ending a sentence with a question.
What?
Did you ever notice that? So
did you ever notice
So,
that?
there you just said it.
take off the so.
That's how the Kardashians speak. They end
Everybody-
with the
everything sounds like
I
a
can't do
question.
it. My daughter can do it really well.
And it
Yeah, everything
looks like the
turns
temperature-
up at the end of the
Right.
sentence.
Tomorrow the temperature is going to be in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
That showed up in about the 80s. I noticed. I had there's some people I knew
60s?
that.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
to. I don't want to do it on the
So
radio.
that was
'cause
another
I
one
will-
that's,
I'll say
that's
it wrong.
bugged me all these years. So
It's just ways we, yeah, things. You know.
you know,
You
That's
know.
another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know. You know what I mean? You know.
you know, yeah, you know.
I have friends from Oklahoma who say, well, it's like, so what did she say? But they'll say, what'd they allow?
What they allow.
Yeah, what'd they allow?
Here's one of my pet
And
peeves,
that-
and I think it comes from my journalism training: is don't end when people end sentences with a preposition. Instead of saying, where are you?" They'll say, "Where are you at?
Yeah, that's.
Well, it's 'cause I
that's-
wanna know-
What are you
that's
doing that
incorrect.
for?
I want to know
That's
where you're at.
Excess grammar.
Where are you
excess
at? I
word.
don't like that. It bugs
That's
me.
incorrect.
Stop it. Just say, where are you?
I don't
Not,
want to
where
say.
are you at?
I want to, where are you at?
What are you
I'm at the
doing that
Nexans Fieldhouse.
for? Just say, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? No. What are you doing that for?
well, la-ti-da.
Just saying.
Really? Get on
Hey,
your...
we're talking about.
I've been
So,
I think that
when did you
comes
crawl up
from-
on that high horse of yours?
so
What are you up there for?
I've kind of been on this kick of observing little things like that. Listening to my dad, who still uses a lot of phrases and things going back into his days, and then
Right.
I'll be darned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be darned.
Oopsie doopsie.
I'll be darned.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it.
Doggone
I'll
it.
be.
I'll be.
Yeah. Those are old ones.
Right.
They are? Because I say them a lot.
Yeah. No, they've been around a long.
You know
long
how
time.
when we were kids, they used to say, you'd say, me and Jeff are going to go downtown, and my mom would say, Jeff and I, Jeff and I. Now I find myself doing that all
Okay,
the
but
time.
so what is the rule on that? Because you can say me at some point in time. Isn't if it's part of the sentence, right?
There's a saying, something after I, except for.
No, that's I.
no, that's
That's how you spell things.
That's
That's
the
how you
vowel.
spell things.
It's
I before E, except
Except
after
after
C.
C.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice try on that one, Martin.
It's been a long time since I've been
I
to
don't
school.
know that you're supposed to
Yeah, you
say
can.
me and Jeff.
It's like when it fits in the sentence. Like, I am going downtown. So then it's Martin and I are going downtown, but
me and Martin are going downtown is not
because you wouldn't say me going downtown.
right.
You would say I am going downtown.
Right.
If you really want to sound
But you
sound
wouldn't say
bad,
I and Martin are going downtown.
No,
Me-
but I'm saying that's
Yeah.
how. That's
me
what
and
it-
Jeff is going downtown.
Yeah,
Me and Jeff
me
is. That's perfect.
That's
Yeah.
really bad.
But
Well,
you know what?
you know-
Pointed at us right now.
Well, yeah. My mother was from Mexico City, so Spanish was her first language. So when she learned English, she learned to speak it correctly. So she was always kind of she
Why?
thought she learned to speak it. You know what I mean? So
no,
she learned it.
So I mean, I know your mother worked for the airlines, right? So did she learn how to speak English like in
Well,
Mexico
her-
City? From
her mother was actually from this country. Her mother was from
Oh.
Boston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I knew that. I
moved to
knew that.
Mexico when she was married, and then my mother moved
Learned.
the other way.
Right. But so
We're a family of immigrants.
I know, but your mother did your grandmother speak Spanish the whole time?
My
or did
grandmother
did your
is
mother
for-
speak both languages in her house?
Yes.
At home.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Spoke both languages in her home. But they tried to teach it, just, the right way, and so.
Right. Wait, when you said that she learned how to speak English, I thought you meant like she learned later on in life.
No,
But
her mom was from Boston, so
So speaking
always knew that.
speaking of the Super Bowl,
Yes.
so wait a minute. So did your
Speaking of Boston, nice.
would your mom said Pak Ka and Hava Yan?
My grandmother had a very extremely thick Boston accent.
Really?
She was from like Dorchester.
Did you know her?
She
Very briefly.
briefly.
Yeah.
I was about 7 or 8 when she died. So, but I knew her sister and her relatives and like thick Boston. Like yes,
Yeah.
Pack the car and have it. Yeah,
Camden Yards.
yeah.
So anyway, I
Back
can't
to
get
I'm
over it.
sorry.
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. Speaking of Boston,
The Budweiser commercial. You mentioned the word immigrant.
yes.
Did you see the Budweiser commercial?
did, and I
you
enjoyed it.
Did you understand what the hoopla was about?
No.
I don't get it. What's the problem with it?
Here's the deal. They've made it political, which it is in politics right now, this immigration stuff. But
Right.
they made that commercial
A year
months-
ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they said. They had no idea. They made it like 9 months ago or something like that.
But
which
what
is-
was offensive about it?
Nothing was offensive. I think
It
they
looked
just
just-
thought Budweiser was making a statement.
Right.
It looked like what I've always imagined when my great-great-grandfather
I think it's really cool.
landed here. And the way he of course he was a child, but he actually grew up in Canada and then came down. But how many other great-great-grandfathers? That's their story.
The
you know?
O'Melias came from Canada.
O'Melias came from Ireland, but they landed in Canada, not America.
They're always just a little bit off. Right?
But
Yeah,
was-
they missed the boat.
Was their
Trying-
destination
trying to hit New
when they
York
landed in Canada, the United States?
I don't know that they knew. They were, it was during the famine years in
Right.
Ireland, and everybody was boarding ships to get out of Ireland to come to the New World.
Yep.
But they
What an
migrated
interesting piece of history.
into Michigan out of Canada into America to Southwest Kansas.
Well, anyway, the
Eventually.
commercial I thought was great, and again, they ended up maybe they did end up making a little bit of a statement, but like I said, they didn't make that commercial in the last month
No.
when all this other stuff's happened.
I just couldn't figure out what. I need to go look at it again. I mean, the guy when he got off the boat got into a little bit of resistance and some bad treatment from
which happened
bad people.
I think that happened.
What's the political about that?
And they made it to St. Louis.
And he made it to St. Louis.
And he made some good beer.
Yeah, with a partner.
Cheers. Yeah, with his partner.
But people were tweeting
Anheuser,
that
or
they were
was he
going
Busch?
to
I don't know.
boycott.
I don't either.
They were going to boycott Budweiser and all this stuff
I
because
know.
of it. And I don't get it. I don't
I don't
think there's
either.
any-
That's a
I don't
commercial.
either.
So much for the.
I thought it was a good commercial.
How was the game though?
As much as I
Who knew it?
dislike the Patriots, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I do.
my
I don't
son
like,
made the point
Did you
that-
like the Patriots?
No,
No, neither did I. The Chump's
don't.
the only one I think around
really.
that was cheering for them. Yes, we were so annoyed with him.
Oh,
He wanted Brady to win, and
Oh, that's
who
the-
are you?
Of course, I didn't even think about it. So my son points out there today to me that, and this is obviously to everybody else now, but that New England never led. Patriots never led the game.
Right.
yeah. That's
They
what's
won the Super
remarkable.
Bowl without ever winning. I never thought that they were never in the lead, but they never were in the lead. Were they?
It's the second really screwy way of winning the Super Bowl for them in 3 years. Remember the Seahawks game when they threw the pass and Patriots intercepted and ended up winning the game? They have
That's
a
history.
crazy way of winning.
That catch was amazing.
Yeah.
Inches above the ground that he held on to that, and
He and Belichick were on Fallon last night. And who's the guy who got the catch?
I don't know the team. I don't know either one of those teams very well, so
If you had Corey, not Corey.
I would
gonna
have
lose it
no
anyway.
idea. But
No,
he
that
was
ain't
anyway.
right.
that was an amazing catch.
but it was 3
And
days ago.
then,
That's
Yeah.
right. Well, you suggest.
but I know a lot of people who went to bed after the halftime show, which, by the way, was fabulous.
I have to agree.
She didn't jump off the top of the building.
Well, she had to at some point, didn't she?
No,
She was
it was
just
all green screen.
just suspended.
But she came
below.
down out of
Well,
the
I know.
top of the building.
I
That's
mean-
still pretty.
I know. No, I just think
Yeah.
it's everybody's having a fit because she didn't jump out.
I know.
But I still think, okay, kudos to her for being. That'd be scary to be up that
Scary,
high,
scary.
dangling off of wires.
And she caught a ball and jumped into a black hole at the end, which I was like, "Where'd you go?"
yeah, really. Well, jumping into the
Gaga,
black
where'd you
hole
go?
with knowing that there's a mattress down there
And I
is a
thought
little bit
that
different.
was funny. Everybody was going to boycott her, and then
Yeah.
I-
she was great.
I
mean,
saw comments from people that are normally conservative on Facebook that were praising her for. She
did
started
great.
it out. She tried to neutralize it, make
How
sure
were the
at
drones in
beginning,
the sky? That was really cool.
Yep.
It formed the flag.
but
and
singing "America the Beautiful"
Sure.
and to start with. And
I've always liked Gaga, even in her crazy years. The
know.
meat suit was a little crazy, but hey, I always defended her because I said, you know what?
It's a meat suit.
She's a rock star. What?
Really?
She's trying to make a name for herself. Hello.
I-
She's going to come out in an egg. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
She had me when she started singing with Tony Bennett.
Yes.
I know. How come he didn't come out? That's what I wonder.
It would have been great if they had suspended him down.
Yeah,
Oh.
really. Yeah, really. Ooh,
What is he,
danger,
92
danger,
years
Will
old?
Robinson.
She did a great job.
I thought it was
really like
it was a good
Gaga.
show. Now
I loved
the cow
how in the
guy
middle
and
of her piano performance she said, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad."
Yeah.
I thought, how cool would it be if that was your
Well-
kid doing the Super Bowl halftime?
Yeah.
That would be
Early in
really
the day,
cool.
she was on CBS Sunday Morning. Do you see that?
Yeah,
the
I
interview
did.
with her. She down to earth, just normal person, good Catholic girl.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
She's one of those people that you could really feel like would be your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
And she said that she misses
Like she could just sit here
just
and have a
sitting
conversation
having
with us.
coffee, and being a normal person.
Right.
So,
Because she's not. She's Gaga.
well, and so Schilling and I.
Is that how you felt like when you were on the radio? When you were famous on the radio? That you couldn't sit around and
You
have...
couldn't walk into Safeway and just say hi to somebody.
Yeah. It'd be like, Martin.
No,
Marty.
Never been like
The
that.
afro.
Never been like that. So where was I?
Cow Guy
Schilling, Cow Guy. He loves the old Up With People halftime shows. You remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
Did you know? I
forgot about
looked it
those.
up. They were halftime. Guess how many times? And guess the last year they were halftime entertainment. And how many times?
Up
So I
With
looked
People?
it up today. Uh-huh.
Were they always the halftime entertainment?
They were for years and years. I've got a friend who was with Up,
They
Up
were
With People.
5
Ooh,
years.
I have a cousin who's
And
Up With People.
so I made that comment. I said, I
Up
missed the old
with
Up With
People.
People
I still remember the
halftime
song.
shows. And one of his friends said, I was in the Super Bowl 10 halftime show. He was a Up With People person. So
They-
I know they did. That would have been in 1976.
No.
77? 6?
6.
Yeah.
10 is in 6.
Well, they did 5 halftime Super Bowls.
They did 5. Okay, you know
They
this
were
for a fact.
tied with Grambling, who did 5. I know.
Who's that?
At college, a university.
Marching band. They used to have an
Yeah.
old,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a plain marching band.
And guess the last year Up With People did it. You'll be shocked. I was shocked.
92.
87.
86.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought that was late. I figured they were
were
kind
done.
of over by the 80s.
Because Up With People.
They came
sorry.
to the Max once. I
Yeah,
remember
that
it.
scared me.
Oh, we sponsored
Scared
them.
you?
The
Yes.
radio station sponsored
because
them
they
twice.
That's why I got nervous about because I was sitting like down on the floor and they came in from behind you
Oh.
and they grabbed people off the floor, drag them up on stage.
Ah.
And as a little kid, and that created an anxiety in my. Every time I'm at an audience and people come in from the back, it makes me nervous.
Yeah.
They're going to grab me and drag me up on stage. I don't even like it when the third grade is doing it, and I'm at the auditorium. There's no chance they're going to
Third
grab
grader's going to grab you and
grab
put
me
you
and
on
make
the
go up on stage. Yep.
Well, I can remember.
I
Up
didn't
With
go up on
People in
stage.
the
But
Max.
I was afraid they were going to drag me up on stage.
You did?
I know they didn't even grab me.
Oh.
That was just enough to scare me right there.
Then my other can you guess what my other favorite?
Michael Jackson.
Of course. Everybody remembers Michael Jackson's halftime
I don't.
performance. You don't?
No.
Even Gaga
It's
said that. That's
it's
the
only
one she
been
remembers.
20 years. He can't remember that far
Well,
back.
they started, when you look at, because there's a timeline of it, we were looking at it today. They started with just kind of marching bands and like Up With People and things like that. It wasn't until the 90s they started getting like concert
Major.
type things. Yeah, like Britney Spears and
Just think how they drag. I mean,
Paul
of course,
McCartney.
I'm kind of amazed by
Paul
logistics.
McCartney.
How they drag all that stuff in, create the show, and then drag it all back
know.
off in 20 minutes.
I know.
I mean, I know it's a little bit longer than 20 minutes, but
Well, it's pretty
But
short.
still,
There's a, yeah.
to bring all that staging in and everything, it's the logistics of it fascinates me.
Just the whole Super Bowl. I mean, right? Just the whole.
Yeah, but they know they're going to play a game. I mean, the stadium is built
Yes.
is to play a game.
And I have to say, I mean, President Bush and Barbara Bush, that was touching and
It was very touching.
wonderful. I even though everybody knows where I stand on politics, I've always loved President Bush and Barbara. I think
Yeah.
they're just class act,
They look
good,
good.
solid, good people. And
I was a little nervous when they went into overtime, that they're going to have to drag George and Bart
Bring him
back
back out to flip it
flip the
again.
coin. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody's hearts were just touched, just knowing they'd both been in the hospital, and
Yeah.
for them to
Yeah,
come out
that was
and
amazing.
flip the coin. And you know,
Absolutely.
he for his 90th birthday, you know, he did drop out of an airplane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So everyone, that's what everyone was saying. Geez, you know, too bad he didn't come out of the
Yeah. Why didn't they drop him out?
airplane and
Drop him out of the top of the
sky.
roof
Yeah.
like Gaga. If Gaga
Yeah.
can do it,
If
George
Gaga
can do it.
George could.
I was
And I'm
gonna
sure he
suggest
would have
that,
done
but
it if he felt a little better. But no, that was a very touching moment.
was
I
very
enjoyed
nice.
that.
I felt bad for the owners of the Falcons.
That got down there on the fourth quarter.
They were also upbeat through the game, and then near the end, they're hanging their
Oh,
heads.
didn't you feel for him and his
Yeah, like,
wife?
you
Was that
really-
his wife or his daughter?
I don't know. You could tell he really wanted to go back to the box.
I'm guessing wife, but I thought
He really wanted to go back up to the box.
maybe should wait till the fourth. Note to future owners.
Yeah. Wait till the end of
Wait till
Especially if
the
you're playing the
fourth
Patriots.
quarter.
Yeah, wait till you cheating play Patriots.
I did feel bad for the Falcons owner standing there. They kept flashing back to him, and he was just kind of la 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 like that.
Really.
Yeah,
I want to go back to the box where the beer's at.
right.
So
So the
So-
Super Bowl was good. Yep.
today's word is so.
So, I
It-
didn't even notice you did that.
Yeah,
See?
he's clever. He's trying to be clever.
I
It
see
is.
that.
It's our word of the day.
So what?
Discuss, and the entire this grammatical thing. You know, the way we talk, the way we
Right.
way we phrase our words. No worries.
Oh, we're back to that again?
Well,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it
Just
doesn't
kinda
really
reviewing.
matter.
Okay.
Got just a few minutes left.
Reviewing. For review, for those who weren't paying attention at the beginning of the show.
Segue. It's called
So-
segue.
Now we'll have our quiz.
I'm trying. See, this is a show
So,
about nothing.
have you got your Gurney's catalog yet?
Yes, I have.
Really? I thought they're even out. I was kidding.
You weren't kidding.
Speaking
You were
of sow,
kidding.
see, get it, sowing seeds.
When do you exactly get excited about all that? When the weather
when
gets
it-
nice, like it's been kind of this week?
Would you rather look at the Gurney's centerfold or the Burpee centerfold?
The Gurneys is pretty hot this year. They've got
Tomatoes?
jalapenos that are this big. I'm gonna get those. They're not the mucho nachos. They're the super dupers.
Really?
That's not the name of it. But
Okay.
you were just kidding, right?
I
You
was
didn't- you didn't
hoping.
think
I was hoping
serious.
the name of it was the Mucho Nachos.
I was too.
There is
that
a mucho
true?
nacho. Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
there is a mucho nacho.
Is there a super duper?
The jalapenos you buy in the store anymore are probably super mucho nachos. Mucho nachos. Because they're so much
Seriously.
bigger than the old ones.
I love that.
Oh wow, really?
Mucho Nachos.
Okay.
You know, speaking of centerfolds, you see Christy Brinkley's back in Sports Illustrated at 63.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
I saw that today.
So, which is
And
more
I was
exciting
a
to you?
lit-
Your Burpees, Gurneys, or your
No,
Sports Illustrated?
I mean, come on.
I haven't got a copy of the Sports Illustrated.
Normally,
yet.
I don't. That's not like something I keep
See-
up on. But she's 63 and she looks
She is.
amazing.
She
She's
does look
on there
amazing.
with her 2 daughters.
She's an uptown girl.
She
would-
looks amazing, and way to go, Christy Brinkley.
That would make me feel better about looking at something like that. Because
Right.
she's my age group.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't feel old and
I wouldn't
perverted.
feel old and perverted.
Go check
old
it
and-
out. I have a feeling she doesn't eat mucho nachos,
Nah,
or
No, probably not.
she
I hear some of
probably
these old
works
guys
out and
make a comment about, somebody in passing, a girl passing with,
Yeah.
and I think, why are you bothering? I mean,
Really?
you're 59 years old, and it
Nice
doesn't.
try. You're 60.
That's a horrible way to look at things. That is wrong.
Well, because you feel kind of creepy and
It's
weird.
creepy.
Don't look at girls that are okay. There is an age limit, but not like you're
Well,
dead to the
even if
world
they're in
at
their
59. Like
Late 20s or 30s. That's still creepy for
a little bit creepy, but
Because like your daughter's age.
Well, that too.
There is that.
We didn't mean to need
but
a graphic
Christy
thing.
Brinkley's 63.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
That's great.
So you can look at her.
That's
I could go
cool.
look
And
at
she
her.
was dating John Cougar Mellencamp, who I really like John Cougar Mellencamp, but they're
She
not
was?
dating anymore.
Oh.
Just
He
FYI.
was?
In case anybody was wondering.
Here recently?
Yeah.
No, I thought she was married to Billy Joel.
I thought
Oh, MG. You know how long
they
ago that was?
They broke up and he married some
No, it's John
little girl
Mellencamp.
from Indiana.
It's John Mellencamp.
live
That
in a
was
little
years
pink
ago
house,
too.
you know?
Yeah, lived in a little pink house.
For you and me.
Was her name Diane?
And that's it. He married Diane.
It's so good.
Uh-huh.
No, she was dating John Cougar Mellencamp like last year. But
Okay,
they
his name's
broke
not
up.
John Cougar Mellencamp. It's
What's
just
his
John
name?
Mellencamp. It's not Cougar.
It used to be Cougar.
It's
In
right.
the 80s.
He's right.
He took the Cougar out.
In the
He took
80s.
the Cougar out.
Yeah, it's just
There's no
John
Cougar.
Mellencamp. Nice try.
He married a Mellencamp,
He'll
and
always
that's how
be
he got
John.
the last name. of
He'll
Mellencamp.
always be John Cougar to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, nice try. See, you make fun of me for not knowing that Chrissy
I
Brinkley was
know,
married
well,
to Billy
come
Joel.
on. Anyway,
Speaking of 80s
Wasn't
music,
she the original Uptown Girl? Is that
she
right?
was. That's
Okay.
who the song was written about. And
Yeah.
one of her daughters is
She was
Billy
in the
Joel,
video. She was
is
in the-
Alexa Ray Joel, who was Billy Joel's daughter.
But not the one in the center in the magazine. Though.
They're all three in it. She has a daughter by that crazy guy that wasn't very nice to her. And then she has a daughter by Billy Joel. And
Well,
they
then-
all three are in the magazine
the
together.
daughters that are in the magazine with her are young.
No, they're not.
Oh, I thought they
They're
were
like
6.
19 and 31.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I didn't look at it.
But I
like
know
this.
nothing about it. There was a 19-year-old and 31-year-old.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
and
How do you
60
know so much about this?
'Cause
Does
it was
the Chump
on-
have a copy of the?
No, he does not.
Sports Illustrated?
It was on my news feed on
Oh.
Facebook or something.
Okay.
I saw it. That's
Okay,
really
I
how
thought,
I
I
saw
thought
it.
she was with a whole look like her granddaughters.
They're her
Mom, but-
daughters. No, they're not little. They're not
Oh,
little.
okay.
What were you looking at?
Yeah.
Must not have been really.
Talk about creepy.
I didn't have my glasses on.
No,
Apparently.
these are with myself.
yeah.
Ha, ha,
You
ha,
could get
ha.
away with that. Yeah.
I don't know. Think so.
Well,
But you're as young as you feel, Martin.
I'll be eligible for Social Security in 1 month.
Ooh, nice.
Party. Are we going to have a big Social Security party?
Let's do. Let's do. Bring in your first Social Security check.
No, I'm not going to go
We
for
can
it
frame
yet.
it on, put it on the
Yeah.
wall.
You can't afford to do it yet.
We'll burn your card or something. Like
Burn your Social
Burn your
Security.
AARP card. Your Social Security card. That'd be good. Let's do
We'll
that.
take copies of it and make like banners for the
Yeah.
office. It'll be great.
Well, it's still 2 or 3 years. 3 years till Medicare.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
And we'll burn that card
You.
too. I'm
Mike.
dropping little bombs here, aren't
you're
I?
Like, just
I don't know. It's something about.
you are. Here's another thing to think about.
I just about sent my AARP bill in. I just about signed up.
Google
For
Helen Mirren. She's like in her 70s and
Oh.
she's kicking butt.
it. She's a babe.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that picture of her.
So I'm just telling you. They're
Pretty
saying
hot.
now that like used to be 40 was middle age. Now they're saying 60 is middle age. By the time we get to be 100, people are going to be living to 110, 115.
I don't want them to be 100.
I do.
I don't.
I do. Fine, you don't. I do.
worry.
You don't have to. You just do whatever you want. All right,
Anyway,
So
kids,
Social
we're out of
Security.
time.
all right.
We're not having a Social Security party.
No, did you hear me?
No.
Social Security. There you go.
Today's word is so. We'll quiz you on it next week.
At the end of the day, every year is a good one. So there you go.
That's right. It's, hey, thanks for coming in, kids. We will hopefully. let's see,
Me and
next
Jeff
week
will be
we'll-
back here next week.
Yeah.
That's right. You and Jeff will be here
Me
next
and
week.
Jeff.
On Martin, Jeff, and the Farm
Jeff
Chick.
and I.
Our show brought to you by the Insurance Agency, Northwest Tech, Eklund's Insurance, the Goodland Sonic Drive-In, and Elliot's Home Furnishings here on KLOE AM Radio, Eagle Cable Channel 10, and we stream from the World Wide Web from our Facebook page. Go like us on Facebook, Martin, Jeff, and the Farm Chick.